Hello and welcome to David's World, and on Roblox today we are going to show you how to harvest the trees. Now you might say, well, that's easy, you get the axe and you chop them down. Now my island has changed a bit from what it used to look. As you see behind, I actually left the trees where they were to add a bit of colour and a bit of greenery. But now we have all of the fruit trees, which are taking up virtually all of my island now, that I don't have space for these wood ones anymore. Now, you might go, but we still need to use the wood. So I made this walkway. And what happens is that I put an edge here, this bit here, beside the man where this, to stop him from running off the edge if I don't line up properly on his runway, because he has a habit of moving out. So he will just run against that to stop him falling off. Each tree is 10 spaces apart, and I run along. There is 20 trees altogether. So as you can take it, there is a lot of blocks between. But I don't have any corners to turn. All I have to do is just walk forward, stop when my arrow gets to the center of the tree, and then press the left mouse button twice, or hold it down until he chops twice. This is just standard wood, so it's just using the sapling. Now that is all of the 20 trees collected, and as you see down here, there is 20 saplings in my collection. Now, I don't want saplings. I don't want ordinary wood. I need to make some more trellis. So if you want to make trellis, then you need birch. So now I have to go through my listing and look for where the birch ones are. As I said, this would be much easier if they were in some type of order. So let's click on the birch. I now have the birch. So we plant that. We turn round. We turn round and we run. We hold this out here, and every time we get the little tree, we stop and we left click to plant, and we run between each of the 10 squares. Like this. Now what I do now is that I have 20 of each tree, and I will plant when I need to farm that type of wood. I will plant that type of tree. Now once we get all of these trees planted, all 20 of them, I turn round and I run back to the end of the line, get my axe ready, as you see it's a very long line, 20 trees at 10 spaces per tree. And as you start seeing ahead of me, that first tree I planted has already got big. I haven't got to the end yet. The second tree is now up. the third. So get to the end of the line, we'll chop that one, turn round, and we'll now run along the line. You don't have to move your cursor, you just run until your cursor is in the center of the tree, then you stop running, click twice, and you harvest the tree. Now you need 30 birch log to make one trellis. So you get between 3 and 4 for each chop. It can vary. Or you can actually now get up to 5 because they've done a change. So it's between 3 and 5, or between 4 and 5. Four, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4. So once again, you plant the next tree, turn round, and run back, planting your trees in the other direction. And you do this as often as you need to, and you keep planting, going back and forward until you have enough wood to make whatever your project is. But instead of running around your island or chopping down 1 or 2 trees and then waiting for them to grow, this way means that by the time you've planted the trees and ran back to the start, you're ready to start chopping down again. Now you could say, why not do it in a circle or square type thing? Well, then you would have all your turns to do, which takes up time. You would need more trees and a much longer circuit. Let's just say I just can't get him to run in a straight line. He's working his way back out again. I just can't find. So that's why the wall, he will run against the wall. Since he's not jumping and he's just walking, he won't fall off the end. So as you see, we have arrived back at the end, or the start now, and our trees are ready to harvest again. This is the fastest method, and as I say, when you need a specific tree type of wood, you will swap these trees out for the trees that wood provides, and then you will harvest until you are complete. You can either leave them in place or you can remove them and have just the empty squares ready to plant whichever trees you need. And as I said, I have 20 of each tree, which show up in my listing here. So there's the maple, and I have 20 of them. There's the sapling, I have 20 of them. And as usual, when you're looking for something, there it is. And there's the 20 pine sapling. If they were in order, you'd be able to find them and utilize them much faster. But having them in random is just a pain. So that is how you farm trees as quickly as possible and get the maximum amount of yield for your time. So Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.